looking at another strong performance at home. Offensive outbursts like that don't come very often. Something you were hoping for, expecting, surprised by?
To be honest, a little surprised. We had worked on some things all week, and they came out in the game. And as a coach, you can't be mad at that. It's exactly what we want to have happen every week. But to be honest, we did what we were supposed to do, and it culminated in 6 goals.
We talked a little bit last week, but set pieces, we've had some success on those. You said you haven't spent a lot of time on working on those.
No, we tried to talk about the way we go about making our runs and the timing of our runs and just making sure we get to the right places. And then, we've talked a lot about just serving the correct ball. So we haven't spent a whole lot of time, but they've been very efficient.
I'm not sure you could have drawn up a tougher first road trip for you and your squad this year. Obviously neutral site, but still San Diego and Duke, a couple of quality opponents coming up this weekend.
Yeah, it's a much needed week for us though. We need to play these kind of opponents. We look forward to playing these kind of opponents. San Diego's coming off 2 great wins, one over Texas A&M, one over Minnesota, and then Duke is just Duke, and unfortunately they came off a heartbreaker of a loss to Florida. So it's going to be a tough weekend. Duke's going to come back. They're going to reshape themselves and be ready to go on Sunday after even playing USC on Friday. So we're excited for the weekend.
Over the first 2 matches, you had an opportunity to see a lot of different student athletes on the field. You stayed pretty healthy. I mean, those are got to be some good things going into a road trip.
Yeah, anytime you can come into a new program, new setting, and work on some new things and have success doing it, gives the players a little confidence in what's going on. Now, when we're put to a little bit stiffer test, the question is how they're going to respond. Are they going to fall back into some of the old things? Or are we going to continue to grind and find ways to create our success doing what we've been doing? So I'm actually really looking forward. I think we're going to learn a lot about ourselves, and I think we're going to do pretty well.
It seems like it's a win-win situation for you this weekend. If you don't give up a goal, which you haven't yet this season, obviously you come away with results. But if you do, you might figure out how well your team responds.
Yeah, it's as much as you hate to concede goals and have a little adversity. Sometimes you want to play well every day and have it go the way you want to. The adversity is what's going to hold true for us as we go into the Pac-12 season. So, this is going to be a weekend where we really get tested.
Looking around, obviously USC hosting this weekend, they're going to see the same 2 opponents. How important from a conference standpoint is it to chalk up some results in non-conference so that when you come to at-large bids tournament time that you start to compare different leagues?
Well, you always want your conference to go out and do well in the non-conference. I mean, it only helps you as you play those teams later and hopefully have some success. So our conference is strong. We've had a couple of results that we've lost here and there, but all in all, we've done pretty well so far. And this weekend can be one where we can really help the entire conference continue to push forward.